Making Pakistani health mission possible. Imagine a plant that could provide you with fresh oxygen for the rest of your life, feed you, heal you, feed your children and even your animals. I know what you're thinking. Has Darius Netra finally lost it? Has she gone mad? Well, that might be true already. But seriously, no, I am not dreaming. This is all real and it's already possible. Still unsure? Okay, watch through the end of this video and you'll be amazed. You'll be truly amazed, I promise you. If we are just meeting, my name is Darius Netra and my passion is helping you with the best tips and tools for building your top level health. How to eat more fruit and veggies, travel healthy and lose weight for good. I travel the world to taste the highest quality fruit, veggies, herbs, nuts and seeds and learn about healthy natural remedies from local people to broaden my knowledge as a plant-based nutritionist, advisor, weight loss coach and chef. I lost 25 kilograms, 55 pounds and I kept it off for 6 years as for 2020. I'm currently helping women around the world to lose weight for good, get healthy and change their lives. If you got value from my videos, consider subscribing and smash that like button. Now, it's not a vegetable, it's a tree. And this miraculous tree is called Moringa in English and Moringa in several other languages. It's native to subtropical regions, so hot places like Pakistan are ideally suited for growing and harvesting this wonder tree. This plant does really well in some of the most difficult terrains of Mother Earth, areas that are very hot, that are very dry, areas where other things are very difficult to cultivate and there is a scarcity of clean water. Yes, this plant exists. It's really cheap to buy and today I want to convince you to plant it in your garden, in your parks and even develop moringa farms, just so that you can eat it or you can eat moringa on a daily basis. Are you ready? Let's do it! As you will know by now, if you have watched my other videos, my life policy is no waste food policy. In my home, no food gets thrown away. And I consume 99.9% of what I buy on a week-to-week basis. The rest gets composted and back to earth. I truly hope you do the same. So let's get back to moringa and why I love this tree so much. Well, all parts of the tree are usable, including the roots, the stems, the leaves, the flowers, and even the pod. This is what makes the tree so remarkable, that it's such a generous tree, and on top of that you can also hug it. I hope you've heard about hugging trees for health purposes, right? What can you use moringa for? What you can use moringa for? Root you can use as a tea. Yes, you can, but bear in mind that heat kills the goodness of the plant. So this is my least favorite option. Trunk, get the juice out and put it on your skin to heal. Seeds are full of oil, which you can use for eating, cosmetics or lubrication. And the leftover of the seed can be used to purify your dirty water before drinking it, especially useful in developing countries like Pakistan, where clean water is so hard to come by. Monica Marco, a clinical pharmacologist who studies plants and trees, in her book Miracle Tree says that moringa is one of the most extraordinary and exciting trees of our world. In her extensive research into moringa over many years, she found that the moringa is very rich in nutrients and vitamins compounds and that it is very unusual because this is single plant and it contains the variety of nutrients in very high amounts. Yes, let me say again in case you didn't hear me this time. Moringa not only contains a whole variety of nutrients and compounds, but it does so in huge concentrations, just in one plant alone. And it gets better. This high concentration of nutrients combined with low calories, low sodium content makes moringa an ideal energy food or supplement that can not only help malnourished communities in the developing countries such as Pakistan, but also over here in the Western world where I live. It can offset our typically unhealthy, full of sugar and oil Western diet too. That's because the Western diet is generally deficient in antioxidants and anti-aging substances that are mostly found in plants. Antioxidants protect the body cells. Moringa is a treasure trove of antioxidants. Antioxidant substances and antioxidant vitamins work together in the body. For example, it's known that selenium works better in the presence of vitamin E. Moringa has high level of selenium and high level of vitamin E. Yet another tick in the box for Moringa. I'm losing count of how many ticks already. There are so many to count on my hands. I'll be needing a calculator soon. Moringa is one of the few plants that contains all of the 9 essential amino acids that we cannot produce in our bodies. Moringa is well known for being an excellent source of leafy green protein, vegetable protein. So amino acids are building blocks of protein, like little bricks. Imagine you cannot eat a whole house at once, right? You would have to eat it brick by brick. Like you cannot put a whole apple into your mouth, you have to eat it bite by bite. So amino acids are basically the little bricks. A protein is a house, so we need amino acids to build a house. And this has got all of the essential amino acids to build a house, to build a beautiful and healthy body. How can Moringa help adults? Over many decades, since the end of the Second World War, people in the Western world have become addicted to foods. Heavy, deep-fried, oily foods and sugary foods. And today's generations are suffering with problems in weight control, obesity, diabetes, and other modern Western diseases. And in contrast, there are also those people who struggle to get enough food and base their daily food on grains such as wheat, which in fact is not the best source of good nutrition for the human body. Moringa contains more vitamins and minerals in various combinations than you can find in any other possible vegetable or grain. Now, I want you to help me imagine something. Just imagine if this sort of nutrition could be made available in the villages of Pakistan. Wow, this could be such an effective tool to prevent malnutrition and at such a cheap cost and little land space. How can Moringa help our precious children? Children are the future of our families and are the future of Pakistan. And imagine nutrient benefits of Moringa that our children could benefit from. This is such a simple yet such amazing way to add to their vital daily nutrition. Give them so needed vitamins and minerals so they can have amazing energy levels. It has been found in many studies that perfect concentration levels at school allow to excel in education, but only if the children are well nourished with vitamins and nutrients of the food they consume. This is how it really is. No brainer. So how can Moringa help those with food allergies or intolerances? I have a lot of food intolerances. I'm intolerant to wheat, eggs and soy. By the way, soy is highly allergenic food, causes allergies easily in many people. Same as corn. I choose not to eat meat, flesh of animals because I educated myself to understand that I want to eat according to my species, the way that biology created my body. But these foods are considered by many people as the only source of protein. I'm here to tell you, as a passionate nutritionist, not to believe in this marketing hype. Yes, marketing hype. Dr. Mark Olson, evolutionary biologist who is the leading expert of Moringa, stated categorically that bioavailable amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein, in the cleanest form actually come from green plants like Moringa. So how can Moringa help the environment, the precious environment? I see beautiful Pakistan full of Moringa trees, yes, and I hope I convinced you why. You should have at least one of those miraculous trees in your garden and in your beautiful parks. Plant a tree and breathe fresh oxygen for the rest of your life. So go ahead, plant a moringa tree, breathe fresh oxygen, and eat the most healthy source of amino acids, proteins that nature offers in abundance. Go and spoil yourself. I'll let you. Can moringa be given to animals as well? Yes, indeed. Moringa leaves can be used as feed for livestock, such like goats. This is because moringa has high level of nutritional value to be consumed by animals. So yes, you can give it to your precious animals as well. How can moringa help health workers like doctors, nurses, health coaches, nutritionists? Today we are suffering from an epidemic of cancer, cardiovascular diseases, and so on. We are obese yet malnourished. How and why? Well, it's because we don't eat what we are supposed to eat. And then on the other side of the coin are poor people who walk around and beg because they truly have nothing or very little to feed their children with. Both of those groups of people are malnourished, deficient in important nutrients. Did you know that in some African countries, particularly in Saharan Africa, sadly, a baby has a massive 80% chance of dying before it reaches the age of 5? Yes, 80%. Crazy, unheard of in the Western world. But even if it survives after the age of 5 or to the age of 5, it's most likely going to suffer from their physical or mental development. But there is hope, and some wonderful people are already doing some amazing work over there. Health workers over there learned to grow moringa trees, dry the leaves and pound them into powder, capturing all the nutrients into powdered form. Nursing mothers were taught to add a spoonful of moringa powder to their food, morning, day, and night, to increase the milk production. They were also told to add moringa to all of their family meals. The positive effect was amazing on children. It was clear to see that they looked happier, they smiled, and they had much more energy just within 3 weeks. Feeding them with moringa was so much more effective than simply relying on imported products such as milk powders, sugar, and vegetable oil, to name but a few. In my view, moringa comes very close to being a perfect natural source of nutrients in terms of variety and concentration. This is what is very unique about moringa tree. It's a remedy and multivitamin by both wonderful yet malnourished Pakistani people, as well as for those Westerners with those Western diseases. So plant moringa tree in your garden, in your park, and take all of these beautiful benefits. If you enjoyed today's videos and you feel you've benefited and you've learned something, please hit the like button, leave me a comment, a question. I love hearing your comments, and it would be a huge pleasure to respond. So shall we hug moringa tiny tree so it can grow huge for us? See you in next one.